Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. In this video, we will talk about 20 ways to save, invest, and get smarter with money. 1. Picture your perfect year. As you're ringing in the new year, take time to reflect on 2021 and think about what, if anything, you'd like to do differently in 2022. What went well in 2021? What would you like to change in 2022? Is there anything you've been putting off that you can finally take strides toward accomplishing? Spend an evening considering what you want out of the year. 2. Track your growth. If you want a decent overview of your financial standing, calculating your net worth is a good start. This is essentially your assets, cash in checking and savings accounts, investments, real estate, cars, etc., less your debts, student loans, mortgages, overdue credit card bills, etc. Try doing this at the start of each month in 2022 to see if and how you are progressing toward any savings or debt repayment goals. You can use an app like Personal Capital, or You Need a Budget, or create your own Excel tracking sheet. 3. Invest in an index fund. New to investing? Have a few $100s you'd like to grow? Opt for an index fund. Yes, there are trendier options out there, but an index fund works for most investors, especially newbies, much of the time. Index funds are designed to track the entire stock market, rather than investing in only Google or Facebook. You can invest in both, plus plenty of other companies too. This gives you diversification that can help hedge against market downturns. And it's a time-proven strategy for building wealth, which you can't say about buzzier products. 4. Be careful with trading apps. Invest, yes, but be careful doing it through apps that make a game out of investing, particularly short-term investments and trades. Stock picking can be fun, but it's not a way for 99.9% of people to accrue wealth. If you are using trading apps or investing in high-risk assets, at least make sure that you have a sizable emergency fund held in an FDIC-insured savings account. 5. See a financial therapist. How's your relationship with money? If it's strained, consider an appointment with a financial therapist. These professionals combine financial planning services and mental health treatment, helping clients process their underlying feelings about money, while making plans for retirement, savings, investments, and other goals. 6. Monitor your accounts. In 2022, there's no excuse not to be proactive about cybersecurity. To protect yourself and your money, first you need to know where all of your accounts are, including banking, retirement, student loans, and credit cards. Then, at the very least, make sure you turn on multi-factor authentication on all of your accounts to provide an extra layer of security. From there are a variety of safety precautions you can take. You can set up credit report monitoring, or freeze your credit accounts if you have no plans to apply for credit in the near future. A password manager is also a smart idea. These products keep track of your usernames and passwords for your accounts across devices, making it easier to use different passwords for each account. Try LastPass or 1Password. 7. Find some inspiration. If your goals are feeling a little stale, search for some new inspiration. Subreddits like Anti-Consumption, Boggleheads, Avoid Femmes, and Money Diaries active, particularly engaging and thought-provoking. Depending on your interests, there are any number of online forums that might appeal to you. 8. Ask for what you're worth. One thing we're leaving behind in 2021, being underpaid for our work. For many workers, the time has never been better to ask for a raise. Of course, this can be a nerve-wracking prospect, but Make It has plenty of advice on how to prepare for the talk with your manager and get the money you deserve. 9. Improve your credit score. If you want to raise your FICO credit score, the two most important things you can do are pay off your bills on time and in full every single month, and keep your credit utilization rate under 30%. Credit companies also take into account the length of your credit history, the last time you applied for a new type of credit, and the mix of credit accounts you use. But paying your bills on time and keeping your balances low will have the biggest impact. 10. Make a plan for your benefits. Familiarize yourself with your employer's benefits this year. There could be things available you haven't been aware of, such as financial planning sessions, wellness opportunities, or gym reimbursements. Taking a few minutes to go through your HR portal or reach out to your benefits manager directly can yield surprising results. And remember, in some cases, if you rolled over FS8 funds from the previous year, you need to spend them by a certain date. Don't let them go to waste. 11. Do one task you've been putting off. We all have that one thing we know we need to do, yet keep finding ways to push off. Make an effort to finally check that one thing off of your long-term to-do list, whether it's finally assessing your investment mix and fees, making an end-of-life plan. 12. Schedule a recurring life administration day. Whether it's once a week or once a quarter, dedicate a certain day to reviewing your finances and other life administrative tasks on a recurring schedule. Tasks could include checking on spending, rolling over an old 401, submitting receipts for reimbursement, returning purchases you don't plan to keep, or culling subscriptions. To make the most of this day, keep a list on your phone or somewhere else easily accessible of the tasks you need to accomplish, from reviewing your spending to submitting receipts to checking your net worth. 13. Learn about crypto. Look, you shouldn't throw all of your money into cryptocurrencies, but at this point, you should take time to learn about them and how they work. CNBC Make It is always publishing new explainers on the latest trends. Be wary of learning only from people who profit off of crypto. This is true of anything, but it's especially important in a relatively new, largely unregulated and developing space. And never invest more than you can comfortably afford to lose, no matter what the asset is. 14. Figure out your retirement number. Even if you're decades away from retirement, it's important to have an idea of how much you might need stashed away to support yourself after you stop working full-time. This will look different for everyone, depending on your current income, family size, location, health, retirement plans, expected Social Security payment, and on and on. But you can use this calculator from CNBC Make It to get a basic idea of how much you'll need. Remember, things change. Get an idea of how much you need, but know that it will likely change over time. 15. Contribute more to your Roth IRA. Speaking of retirement, financial advisors love Roth IRAs, which let savers contribute money after they have paid taxes on it. Contributions and earnings grow tax-free, assuming investors follow the withdrawal rules, making them particularly powerful investment vehicles for workers in lower tax brackets. Essentially, you prepay your taxes. Investors under 50 can contribute $6,000 to their IRAs in 2022, and those 50 and over can invest $7,000. For younger savers, that comes out to $500 per month, though if you can max it out earlier in the year, even better. A 25-year-old who contributes $6,000 a year until they are 65 would end up with almost $1 million, assuming a 6% annual return. And keep in mind, the contribution limit is likely to increase in the future. So if you don't have one and meet the income limits, then open one up in 2022. And if you already have one, try to contribute more than you did last year. 16. Increase your savings rate. Your savings rate is the percentage of your income that you keep each month versus the amount that you spend. Here's how to calculate it. Increasing it, even slightly, will put you in a better overall financial position. You'll have additional money stashed away for a rainy day or to put toward your other goals, whether that's buying a house or investing more. The harder question is how to find the money to make those adjustments. Financial experts recommend starting small. Increase your 401 contribution by 1% at the start of each year, or cut out one monthly subscription you don't need, and send that money to your savings account instead. 17. Cut down your expenses. Another way to save a little and ensure you're spending on what's important to you is to rank your expenses. Do this by making a list of all of your non-essential expenses for the past 3 months. Then rank them and try cutting out or reducing spending on the least important or necessary. Consider the money you'd save on those expenses and what it would look like to put it toward one of your goals instead. 18. Prepare for student loan repayments to resume. After a nearly 2-year reprieve, federal student loans payments for around 41 million borrowers will resume February 1, 2022. To prepare, financial experts advise checking your balance to understand how much you owe each month. Once you've done that, you can work out how to fit it back into your budget. Additionally, you'll want to make sure your contact and payment information are up to date with your lender. 19. Make your money count. Consider where your money has gone over the past year or so. Are you happy with how and where you're spending it? If not, make some changes in 2022. That could mean shopping more at local small businesses, cutting out massive retailers like Amazon, or looking into sustainable investing. No, your personal expenditures aren't likely to change how the entire world operates. But in many ways, your dollars are your voice. Exercise them with care. 20. Stop timing the market. When the stock market starts getting rocky, It's natural to want to pull back to save money, but that's the worst thing to do, and it costs investors a lot when everything is said and done. Rather than letting your nerves get the best of you, think of a down market as a buying opportunity. At the very least, don't get spooked and pull your money out of your investments. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel for more frugalism videos. Thank you for watching.